Determined, driven and ruthless. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback in NFL history. The winner of 7 Super Bowls and recent Laureus Lifetime Achievement Award winner, is in a league of his own. This is a man who is still truly in love with a game that has given him so much. Laureus exclusively spoke with Tom about all things Brady.
What I love so much about playing football is obviously the camaraderie with our teammates. I always feel like the only thing we have is our relationships and our memories. So many of my relationships have been built through shared experience of doing something that we love, which is play a sport. And then obviously to go out there and compete. You know, I'm in an age where it's really uncharted territory, which I'm totally fine with. I'm pushing myself to the limits. I'm seeing what I'm capable of as an individual, but obviously what I bring to a team is the most important thing. And what I want to bring to the team is every bit of my physical, mental, and emotional being to put our team in the best possible chance to win week in and week out.
The 45-year-old never loses his desire to improve in search of that perfect pass.
If you pick up a ball as a kid and you can have fun with the ball, your life sometimes can become very simple. And even when I'm not, throwing a football during the season, I'm throwing in the off season. But we were on a beach with my kids and we were having a football game. I was throwing the ball around like it was, the playoff game that I played in. I'm always trying to throw the perfect pass. It's a very hard thing to do. And even over the course of a long season where you throw 700 of them in a game, I think probably 10 of them are probably perfect. When I do that, things go pretty well.
The 5-time MVP feels there are many facets that help to create a great team.
Part of it is self-belief and the belief that, we can come back from any deficit. Belief in my teammates when we can beat a team that maybe has better players that particular week. Some of it might be just being naive to the fact that, you just have an unquestioned faith that, man, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna get the job done. Without incredible opponents, I could never have been the player that I was. There's so many people that on the other side of the ball, coaches that I played against, players that I played against that brought the best out in me. I was always motivated to try to be the best I could be for my teammates, for the people that supported me. And every time I go out there, I want to represent them in the best possible way.
Going deep, training hard, and embracing the struggle are just as important in the process.
I found something I love to do, so it never feels like work to me. Thinking about going out and practice here in Florida when it's 98 degrees and you have 20 pounds of equipment on, there's still an enjoyment out of that. You enjoy the struggle of it. You realize that it's not all Sunday afternoons when you have, millions of people watching. A lot of the gratification comes from the moments where people aren't watching. Get to know the people you play with. You care about their success, their career. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. I was surrounded by people like my parents that empowered me to every day say, hey, don't worry, you're gonna be the best. You keep working at it, you can overcome anything.
The man who has achieved it all has decided to give it one more go, and he hopes to make 2022 a memorable year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This season, this will be the greatest challenge I've ever faced. And I realize that I don't have many more opportunities at this. So, I'm giving it everything I have to go give it, this year, 2022, as my best possible year I can have. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, it's a lot of effort. I know what the commitment's gonna be. I've expressed to the people that I'm competing with what my effort's gonna be, and I expect them to do the same. The ultimate dream, the ultimate goal for us is winning a championship, but there's a lot of time between now and then that we gotta get to work.
When he reflects on it all, how does he look back on his achievements in the game?
Nothing in this life is achieved as an individual. We have people that support us along the way. I could do my job, but I needed so many other people to do their job well. And I think, when the time's over and I can really reflect back on my time as a player, really in the arena, I know that it was very competitive and there was a lot of people that, had some doubts early on. But again, I think the supporters far outweighed that. Every time I show up, I want to represent them in the best possible way, whether it's on the field, off the field. I know this is the beginning, hopefully, of a long journey, post-career of doing great things and trying to help others achieve their dreams because it's been so satisfying to fulfill mine.